Crisis situations can escalate quickly, especially in our digital age. Whether it's a social media post gone viral for the wrong reason or negative customer feedback, how you respond is key. So how do you respond to a crisis? In today's episode of Brand Storytelling with Bolanle, I will walk you through some practical steps with real-life examples so you can see what works and what doesn't in reputation and crisis management. My name is Bolanle Oloshunde Jenrola, and I love to talk about everything that makes corporate and personal brands grow. So today you are welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So ensure that you do not miss any of the amazing classes that I drop twice a month. These classes are designed to help top businesses and their senior executives build and maintain powerful brands. So subscribe now. Today, I'll be tackling a critical topic: reputation and crisis management. When a crisis hits, the first step in managing it is acknowledging the crisis immediately. Silence can be interpreted as guilt or indifference. For example, when a social media post goes viral and the perception is negative, it's critical to address the situation head on. Don't try to avoid it. People are already talking about it anyway. But what I realized in a lot of cases is that people want to cover it up. So they hope that the audience will forget. Do you know what it means to go viral? To go viral means it's everywhere. To go viral on social media in a world where interconnectivity has gotten to the next level. It means that at every second, that incident or that video or that flyer from the organization or that information, that wrongly used word, has spread across the world. So you trying to be quiet, you trying to cover it up, is ensuring that your audience can have different opinions. That means that people can decide for themselves an interpretation to the issue. That is why when you have a crisis, you must control the narrative. You must. It is your duty. I know why some people don't want to address it. Some people say by talking about it or by acknowledging it, we're giving it popularity. So meaning that there are people who probably have not heard about the situation. By acknowledging it and apologizing or explaining, we are now then making it more popular. And I agree with you on one end. If it is still a small issue that has not festered, I mean, it's okay to find a way to cover things backdoor for your reputation's sake. But once it has gone viral, you must control the narrative. Let's talk about a very popular example. Multi-choice DSTV. We know that, constantly responding to the economic situation, they are always increasing their prices. There was one time that they increased their price and, people became angry. In fact, people started saying, we'll snub them, we would not use DSTV again, we would not. Now, rather than ignoring the outcry, what DSTV did was that they quickly issued a statement explaining the situation and the reason why they had to make that decision, offering alternatives to customers. And so they reminded people that they had different bouquets that caters to different budget needs. And obviously, those who felt bad still felt bad, but it helped. But just leaving it, saying those who will pay will pay, trust me, those who will pay will not pay. If people are beginning to complain too much and you're not managing the communication process of your viral movement, you can ensure that things go bad. So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, don't ignore. If you have bad reputation situation and a social media post has gone bad, or something that happened in your organization has spread quickly, you must issue a statement or do a campaign to counteract the effects of that fallout. Now that we've acknowledged the crisis, the next crucial step is to communicate transparently and honestly. So I find that what a lot of organizations do when their reputation is on the line is that they want to cover things up by lying, by telling a white lie, by covering things up. But that never helps. Transparency during a crisis is essential because in this age, there's almost no secrets. There's nothing buried forever. So at some point, evidences will rise up against you to prove that you were truly wrong. So you're making matters worse as a corporate organization by choosing to lie. So if you are a corporate communications professional right now, you're watching this video, please know that truth is on your side. Obviously, it may hurt you, especially if your organization was truly in the wrong, but it is better than lying, because lying truly compounds things. So let your audience know instead what you're doing to fix the situation and how you will prevent such things in the future. Let's take MTN's Nigeria fine by the Nigerian Communications Commission, for example. MTN responded by communicating openly with stakeholders, holding press conferences, updating their customers, and negotiating with the government. This transparency helped to rebuild trust, even in a tough situation. Because when that happened, obviously their share price will drop. People will start beginning to wonder, is MTN leaving the country? Will MTN stay? All sorts of people will now start lying, pushing different narratives. But by owning the truth, they are in a position to control the narrative, so that nobody is taking that to say, MTN is leaving Nigeria. And now, before you know it, people are beginning to buy SIMs from other networks to say, let me just begin to prepare myself because they are leaving. I don't know if this example works, but it shows you really what I'm trying to say. Don't let the narrative be controlled by the masses. Control the narrative yourself. Now, the third step is to engage with your audience on social media. Social media is powerful. Social media is the new media, and it can be a double-edged sword. When a post or comment spirals into a PR crisis, engagement is key. I remember, is it a few years ago or not that long ago, when Sterling Bank had a controversial issue. They posted something on Easter, and all of a sudden it went viral, and everybody was saying, why would they say that? What was it? The post was comparing the resurrection of Christ to rising bread. And, many people deemed it offensive. People were like, would they try it with the Muslims? Would they? It was. But Sterling Bank quickly responded by apologizing on the same platform, acknowledging the mistake, and taking down the post. Their sincere and swift response helped to mitigate the damage. In fact, in less than 1 week, people had moved on from it. But imagine if they just left it. They didn't take down the post. They were strong-headed, like, oh no, we're just being true. We're just trying to be creative. Everybody should understand. People don't have a sense of humor. The thing would have continued to fester. Christian organizations were already rising up to say, no, this is indeed an insult. The Advertising Practitioner Council of Nigeria, everybody was already saying, no, this is not ethical, this is not. But they saved themselves by quickly addressing the situation. If you're finding the strategies helpful, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my tips on navigating the complexities of branding and every topic really that we drop on this page. Now let's move on to the fourth step. Take responsibility and offer a solution. Owning up to your mistakes is crucial. Don't shift the blame. Show your commitment to resolving the issue. Okay, a great example is a vehicle manufacturing company abroad that their cars were having accidents on the road. A particular year, a particular brand of their vehicles was having accidents. And as soon as they realized this, they called back all the cars across all the countries, and they took full responsibility for the situation. They then returned replacement vehicles to all the people that were victims of the situation, and they compensated those customers. This action not only salvaged their reputation, but it also reinforced their commitment to quality. Recently, I bought Greek yogurt from one of these healthy meal shops in Lagos, and it was expired. I took the first spoon and I knew there was an issue. As soon as I checked the expiry date, I saw it was bad. I sent them a message on Instagram to say, guys, this is bad and everything. And they were literally trying to, say, oh, please give us another try. I'm like, that's not even how. First of all, they didn't reply me until like 24 hours. If I was a terrible customer, I would have immediately posted that. Instead of sending it to them, I'll post it on social media. I'll tag their company name. Your reputation is on the line for this kind of thing. So swift action, very responsive action is necessary when you have messed up. I don't understand how you will mess up. Your customer has caught you at it. They've shown you evidence of an error, which may not be your fault. It may be situation, it may be your dispatch rider. But as soon as such happens, you need to take responsibility and compensate your customer. First with an apology, and if you need to replace an item that you have failed them at providing, then you will do that. Because your reputation is more important than money. Because a good name, even the Bible says a good name is better than silver and gold. because your good name will translate into profitability in the future. But if you, because of small money or small discomfort, ruin the trust that your customers have, you have no customers in the near future. And that, I guess, is worse for your business. Even outside of a crisis, how you treat your customers every day is vital to maintaining a positive reputation. Friendly and responsible customer service can prevent a minor issue from becoming a crisis. Consider Safaricom in Kenya, known for their exceptional customer service. Their approachability and responsiveness helps keep customer complaints from turning into viral disasters. And I know a lot of hotels, Airbnb, and service providers really will people drop comments for on Google, and you see how they immediately addressed it. They saw those things matter. It's sometimes you may have to delete the comments of a troll on your page, but sometimes when you address the feedback that a troll has given you, it answers all other trolls that are coming, because you then pin it and people can see that you are the one in the right. But even if you are wrong, analyze what went wrong and make the necessary adjustments. Treat every crisis as a learning opportunity and prevent it from happening again. Remember, managing a crisis isn't just about damage control. It's about turning a negative situation into an opportunity for growth. By acknowledging the issue, communicating transparently, engaging with your audience, maintaining customer focus, and learning from your experiences, your brand can navigate public relation disasters with grace and emerge strong. Crises will happen in every corporate organization at one point or the other. You may be very protective of your brand. You may do well with following all due protocol. But because humans and even machines make mistakes, sometimes things will happen that did not go according to your plan. And these things can annoy your customers and ruin your reputation. When such things happen, it is not time for you to disappear and feel as though, oh, this is bad, how do we recover? No, it is time for you to then speak to your experts, your public relation consultants, to work on how you can craft a compelling message that will turn the tides in your favor. So hiding is not the solution to a reputational crisis that has gone viral to ruin your corporate organization. No, engage your audience. It works all the time. There are times when your corporate reputation is on the line because someone is out to get you. You've not done anything bad. You're following due process. You're doing all the right things, but someone is out to get you. This someone may be a competitor. This someone may be someone from your family. This someone may be an employee who feels that they've been badly mistreated, but they want to destroy your organization and they embark on a mission to sabotage you. First of all, I want to say that you should be mindful of things like this. So already, there should be things in place to protect you from being easily sabotaged. So that's already one way to take care of a crisis situation, is try to avoid it. Avoidance is always the best. So be on the defensive, knowing that such a thing could happen, and have processes and systems in place to mitigate reputation crisis issues in your organization. However, once it has happened, you must first find a way to investigate the situation, to catch the culprits so that such thing can be nipped in the bud, or else you will just be managing the reputation and there will still be mistakes. It may even be a careless employee. It may just be an act of carelessness. The person may not be trying to sabotage you, but they're sabotaging you. So you need to sometimes investigate the root of the issue, and that may be a way to solve it. So sometimes it's not just about issuing statements. Sometimes you gotta be proactive. Now, the perfect way to keep your reputation intact as a corporate organization and even bounce back quickly when a crisis has happened and you have gone viral the wrong way is to already be a corporate organization of worth with a good corporate social responsibility. So that even when things are going bad for you, you will have customers, audiences that believe in you, that love you naturally. So that they will now be the ones that will be creating campaigns for you. Nothing is sweeter when it is your customers that is actually even fighting for you. But they won't just be fighting for you. You are a business. You don't mean anything to them. But if you are a business that is taking corporate social responsibility seriously, you are a business that is giving back in very tangible way, you are a business that is not compromising on quality, your customers will love you. So if a crisis happens and you apologize, they will be quick to forgive you. But if they already hate you, your services are bad, you are not professionally handling the things that you are promised, of course they will be quick to hate you and quick to spread things. So number one, on how to ensure that your reputational crisis situation does not fester into a bad situation is to already be the kind of company that people like. And it's not even hard. Just try to be good, and it will help your reputation in the long run. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's Brand Storytelling with Bolanle, and I'm here to give you insights on building resilient brands. Let's continue to craft and protect powerful stories that will make our organizations grow stronger.